I'm Roy Vandenbrink-Budgen, an associate of ASM Plus, and I've been working in the field of critical thinking since 1987. Very unusually for this area of work, I've managed to combine both an academic focus on critical thinking with applying it in many different contexts in business and organisations, from banking and commerce to the military and from charities to large corporations. When we see critical thinking given internationally as the foremost skill demanded by companies and organisations, as given, for example, by the World Economic Forum, we can see that its importance now and in the future cannot be overstated. But it's perhaps not necessarily obvious as to what it is, and so what it can do. Critical thinking focuses on the use and abuse of reasoning, in other words, on how people, including ourselves, argue for or against something. This focus brings in criteria that are used to evaluate the nature or quality of this reasoning, so giving an emphasis to the significance of skillful questioning. For example, what does this mean? How can I explain this? What evidence do I need? How can I solve this problem? What more do I need to know? What is being taken for granted? Should it? Should I consider other possible positions? If so, what other possible positions are there? And what can make this argument stronger or weaker? As can be seen, this questioning approach of critical thinking provides a significant way of thinking productively, that is, skillfully and creatively, but not only thinking productively, but also actively applying this to issues that arise in the work environment. I've worked with various companies and organisations in developing critical thinking with their staff. For example, I've worked with data analysts from a high street bank, with managers of a national waste disposal company as part of their management training, with the board of a large charity to show how critical thinking could improve their decision making, and I've had a long association with Lancaster University Management School. At ASM Plus, we provide a range of services for both developing and using critical thinking. We offer training in various formats for companies, organisations and groups. Such training can provide a general introduction to the skills of and behaviours required by critical thinking, as well as focusing on the skills and behaviours required in specific contexts, such as with professional groups. For example, a significant application of critical thinking in organisational contexts is in decision making, where we have to reason our way to a justified decision. Whatever the context, such decision making will benefit greatly from the application of critical thinking. So if you want to harness the significant power of critical thinking in your organisation or company, please contact ASM Plus to see how we can help you to do this. Either the ASM Plus CEO, Paul Sanford, or I will be very pleased to have an initial informal discussion with you. Thank you.